Yolan True and welcome to another exciting day in our galaxy. And today it's another video about a nice ship, and we have the D VOR FEESHA now. The D VOR FEESHA is, so to speak, the second revival of the D VOR, and it's a very important and nice ship as well. The D VOR FEESHA is an epic 4-star ship, so a little bit further down the line when you just started playing the game, it will take some time until you get there. Nevertheless, it will be nice for you to learn about it. It has an ability, and that is 35,000% mining bonus for concentrated latinum. When I talked about the D VOR, I said mine latinum with it, not the concentrated one. That's what this D VOR FEESHA is for. And it's not only important to mine that, because when you have the mining events, like the weekly one, for example, concentrated latinum brings 10 times the points normal latinum brings, so the raw latinum. And of course, like with the raw latinum, you can exchange concentrated latinum in the refinery. So we quickly go to the refinery and have a look, because there are some more advantages. I cannot show you, unfortunately. I opened them today already, but now you not only have the raw latinum exchange, where you exchange raw latinum into latinum that you can use to buy stuff in this game, like materials or ship parts, so common materials, common ship parts, or even the common officer shards, if you remember that video. No, you already have a second one for the D VOR FEESHA. Mine is only tier 3 now, but you can exchange twice, and that means that you exchange raw latinum that you got with your normal D VOR, and you get latinum and D VOR parts for it. Then you can already also exchange concentrated latinum, and for that you get latinum and D VOR FEESHA parts. And so first of all, you get more latinum a day for free, so to speak, that you don't have to buy via the game store. And you will need it for speed ups, for materials, as I said, and so on. And you also get the parts you need to tier up the D VOR FEESHA. Yeah, I don't have it that long yet, as you can see with tier 3. Like with the D VOR, it takes time to tier it up. And that's why it will take some time until you get the D VOR FEESHA, because for that you will have to tier up your normal D VOR. You know, the D VOR you get via a cosmic cleanup or other events, for example. To get a D VOR FEESHA, you will have to max your D VOR. So you will need so-called D VOR Advanced Data Cores. I can show you that, because that happens here. Those are the D VOR Advanced Data Cores. And you get them by scrapping the original D VOR. But if you scrap it early, you don't get enough. You need, as you can see, 120 D VOR FEESHA blueprints. And to get 120, you need 120 of those advanced data cores. And you only get them if you scrap a D VOR tier 9, that means level 41 to 45. So unlike the Tellius, this is like with the Franklin A again, you have to scrap the older version to get the new version. So you have to scrap a D VOR tier 9 to get enough blueprints to build a D VOR FEESHA. But that doesn't hurt that much, because you get D VOR parts, as I said, you can get them from Cosmic Cleanup or other events, and also get them in your 30-day loyalty chest every time. So it's not really that bad that you have to scrap your D VOR. It's hard grinding to tier up the D VOR to tier 9, so you will not have a D VOR FEESHA very early, but you will be able to get it at some point. I forgot something to tell you, and I forgot to get it out in the beginning, because it sometimes happens that when you talk about tons of ships, that you sometimes forget something. You get the D VOR already on level 23, but that was not what I was looking for. And I'm not cutting out so much stuff anyway, because as I told you, I like the videos to be on the go. You know that I have other channels where I have to do so much scripting with the research and telling politics. And so it's really nice to have a little bit more fun with this. And like the Vidatelios, that was what I was looking for, which I forgot because I can't see it on mine because I'm past it. You need a shipyard level 35 to build it. And I just think I forgot to tell you the shipyard level of the Franklin A. So I'm quite sure some of my viewers will have mentioned that in the comments already when they saw the Franklin A video. That's the nice thing with the comments, and there we are at a good point. If you have anything to add, which I might have forgotten in the video, as I said, I do them on the go. It's a game to have fun, and so I want the videos to be not like some teaching stuff with completely prepared and scripted and teleprompter and everything like my other videos. It's just to be fun. And so if I ever forget something like the shipyard level for the Franklin A, I probably forgot, put it in the comments under the video. If you have something to add on the D VOR FEESHA, put it in the comments under this video. If you have some nice advice, you just saw that we had a defense. I wasn't actively in the defense today because my people knew that I was filming, but they all knew that in case we are under attack, I would stop filming immediately, but it obviously wasn't necessary because we all were there with all firepower, so we haven't been attacked. That's the important thing about defenses, by the way, even if it's a D VOR FEESHA video. And our people were there, we were defending, and so it wasn't necessary for me to interrupt filming. That is a nice thing if you can rely on people. That's the fun part. You have an alliance, you have people you do work with. You know, if you put the right team together in your alliance, you know that you can count on them. You have a lot of teamwork if you pick the right people. And we are a very nice bunch in my alliance. It's much fun working with them, and we're having a lot of fun here. It doesn't harm to have this video library, by the way. That's why one of them made me start this. It wasn't my idea in the end to make those, but you know who I mean, Morgi. Nevertheless, I was at the D VOR FEESHA and got a bit distracted, but it's not that bad because it's about this game and every video is about this game. So talking about other aspects or let it slide in a little bit never harms. And defenses, if you have never been part of a defense, there's already a video on territory defense in one of my playlists. So have a look as well. And we will definitely not use D VOR FEESHAs there. They are nice to harvest, as I said, oh, there's the defense now, to harvest concentrated latinum. That's, for example, just quickly go to Teryx to show you that this is concentrated latinum and that you shouldn't mine with a normal D VOR. That would take ages. And as you can see with a normal ship, it would be 90 per hour. And if I use the D VOR FEESHA, it's much, 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 much faster. And don't mix it up with raw latinum. This is the one for the normal D VOR, and the concentrated latinum is the stuff to mine with the D VOR FEESHA. And so in the end, that's why I, of course, got a normal D VOR again after I had to scrap mine to get the D VOR FEESHA. And I use them both, especially on the every Monday mining event we have on my server. Definitely every week. And of course also for other events where you have to mine. But there it's nice to have a D VOR FEESHA because concentrated latinum always brings a lot more points than the raw latinum. Although it's a little bit faster to mine raw latinum than concentrated one in the beginning because you need time to tear up the FEESHA as well. Nevertheless, both D VORs are worth having. And if you, as I said, have anything to add, please put it in the comments. I always like reading your comments. But if you want to see another video right now, the next one is right here in the end screen. I'll see you there. I'll be back.